Well, today the Minneapolis City Council voted to put a pause on building some new data centers.
But there are several changes to the moratorium, one essentially exempting the entire downtown core. Jennifer Hoff explains.
Downtown Minneapolis at the center of an AI data center debate, despite experts and some city councilors saying they're already here and have been for decades.
People are running data centers out of their homes farming cryptocurrency, okay?
There's the one across from the U.S. Bank Stadium to the top floors of the Sleep Number headquarters that sold for $235 million in January, 8 times what it was assessed for last year.
The opportunity for investment is real.
Supporters saying these urban data centers have faster connections and smaller cooling systems, unlike the more rural, larger ones, worrying other councilors having even more here is a cumulative impact just as detrimental.
Local government's job is to protect our city from extractive and exploitative forces like big tech, to make sure that our city continues to be affordable, for it to continue to be walkable and sustainable, and to make sure that our residents have clean water and reliable power.
Chuktai.
Aye.
The council agreeing then to a 6-month moratorium on new data centers, or half of the original proposal, but only on ones larger than 350,000 square feet, while also exempting the entire area inside this red line, essentially the downtown core, a solution some called middle ground,
Item carries.
and praising one another for finding it.
I think it gives the city time to do research and figure out what those best practices and how we can govern well without dismissing the boon that data centers may offer to our city, and particularly downtown.
Now, there were several councilors who were against a moratorium at all, saying that that word just in and of itself stifles developers who will now just choose to build elsewhere. But now they all have to work together over these next 6 months, not only to update zoning ordinances, but do some research and provide a public report on several issues, including environmental impacts, permitting constraints, utility infrastructure, a whole bunch of things. And they do know that there will be several upcoming public comment periods that will now be happening all throughout summer. So certainly a chance for folks to weigh in on some of this. But you said it was a really good debate, like a healthy, respectful debate. A spirited debate. Yeah, we know that this is a council that can be quite divided. Yes. And so I think it was very important that they all chose to really lean into the parts of this that they did agree on. They all clearly made note of what they didn't agree on, but said that there were certainly spots that they found that they could move forward in. And that was very important.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Yep.